Pageant world has been in the news a lot lately, and last week we talked about transgender tycoon Anne JKN buying Miss Universe, and also last week the Miss USA pageant won the right to ban transgender contestants in court. So the Miss USA pageant was owned by the Miss Universe pageant until 2020. Well, now that Miss Universe is owned by a trans person, conservatives are saying people should boycott Miss Universe. OAN host Alison Steinberg said that now that the pageant is owned by a trans woman, contestants should expect, quote, pedophile activity.
Prideful that a woman finally owns the Miss Universe pageant.
It's just pathetic. I mean, these people obviously know that that's not actually a woman. They're so delusional. They've convinced themselves that it is. And then they send all this praise his way for doing something so courageous. Like, I'm so sick of the BS here. Just admit that it's a man. There's nothing special here. It's actually more concerning that a man who dresses as a woman owns it. And all of the women who enter the contest should be concerned, because this is clearly some, probably pedophile activity going on behind the scenes there.
I wish they'd just stand up and boycott it.
What is wrong with this woman? What are we all talking about? This Alison woman, I saw her on the, I know. Look at that face camera. Do you see? Like, are you kidding? Like, the words that came out of this woman's mouth, where she was like, okay, let's just stop. I mean, why are we even entertaining this? It's not a woman. It's a man dressed like a woman. I mean, like, everything from dead naming to dead gendering to everything that was just wrong, she said in one little interview.
These are the dumbass people I'm talking about. Like, you can't even have intellectual conversation, or you can't even have a real conversation with people like her, because they're so stuck in, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what to call it. And I feel really, really bad for Miss Oregon.
She's gorgeous.
Yes.
So now the news is that she won Miss Oregon, but she can't go to Miss Universe.
Right.
Because maybe they allow her to participate, maybe they don't, but they're allowed to.
She has to qualify.
Yeah, and Miss
USA.
Qualified would be Miss USA, so they could totally tell her, you can't be part of Miss Universe.
Even though a transgender woman owns Miss Universe now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm praying that, it is my prayer. It is my prayer that, that somehow Miss Anne, our good girl, Anne, somehow can put some pressure or something to make something happen for her.
I have a feeling she will, Jamal. I have a feeling that she has to. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take this role, you can't buy this organization and then not do good for our community.
Right.
I mean, we could also be talking crap about her if she does it in the next couple of weeks, but let's hope that she does right, because I mean, we were so proud of her. We were so happy about the possibilities. Now it's time to put your money where your mouth is and support our community.
Yeah, and there's so many. There's like with Miss Puerto Rico and Miss Argentina.
Yes,
okay,
they're together. I love that.
Yeah.
And they're so beautiful and they're hot and they're gorgeous, and now they're married.
And we're just expanding all of this good LGBT, queer
juju.
Magic and juju into Miss Universe, Miss USA, and we have this.
But doesn't it feel like icky that, like, it's just, we look in so many places and we're represented in so many places, and visibility, it's all about visibility, right? And seeing us out there and seeing how many people approve of us and love us. And then you see the Alisons, that anchor woman, saying all this horrible, horrible shit, and she believes it. Like, if I gave her a lie detector right now, Jamal, she would really pass it.
She would pass with flying colors. Because she doesn't see us as human. That is the problem with people like her. They try and dehumanize people who are other, or I hate to say marginalized, but I just say outside of their proverbial norm or box. Yeah. And so all she's trying to do is dehumanize. And it's like, no, we're human.
We're human. And, for some of these people, it takes it to, like, slap them over the head. It takes them to have a child that is LGBTQ+, Then that totally changes the game for some. I mean, not for all. I mean, look at Herschel Walker, you know what I mean? And his son that says he's not gay. So I'm not part of those alphabet people. Dude, I haven't seen a gayer boy since Wilton last week. I mean, like, seriously, I mean, come on. So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faye What Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faye What Show. Get the week started with me.